What is up, everybody? This is Clarkus with Steve-O. We're back with another episode of the Playbook. I know it's been about 2.5 weeks, but we've both had a lot of shit going on, and we're finally able to record something. Also, hasn't been much to talk about. So, what's up? How are you doing, Steve-O?
Doing well, man. You're right. Not a whole lot to talk about other than I do have an interesting whitewater rafting story I want to tell on here. I took some kids to whitewater rafting, and I've gone whitewater rafting quite a few times with summer camp. Well, this is 10 plus years, whatever. This was the first time ever I fell in the water and got trapped under the boat.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so I got trapped under the boat, and I was sitting there feeling under it and feeling the ridges, and I was like, at least I'm under the boat. So the guide was like, you were only under there for like 5 seconds. You were just panicking. I was like, I
Yeah,
know,
but
but if you come
still,
up and you can't breathe. So I dealt with that last week, but that's
uh,
about my only
that's kind of
exciting adventure.
horrifying.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if I'm scarred for life for that, not going rafting again, but
It's
I'm
like
going to take a break for a while.
that's a shit your pants moment. Like, oh,
Yeah.
well,
It, And the crazy
help.
part was, it was me and four other kids. It was their first trip, and we were going like down class 2 and class 3. So we're like, oh, this ain't nothing. And then, but the one we happened to flip on, all of us flipped out, and the boat flipped on us. So I just hit him out from under, and I felt it, and I was like, at least it wasn't a rock. But yeah, we were scared.
Right? Goodness, I bet you they never go rafting again.
Well, they're teenagers, so they didn't care. They were excited. They're like, let's do it again.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, so we'll cross that bridge next summer when we get there. But that was my
But
adventure of the summer, and of course, Spain, my team, pulled it off
there
on the
you
World
go,
Cup.
buddy.
Yeah,
There
it's been
you
a while
go,
since
buddy.
then.
They did it. They did it.
Domination. I mean,
Well, while we're on the subject of personal news, I got some good personal news about Roscoe
oh yes,
today, actually. So he had surgery like 8 days ago to remove some tumors from his leg. They sent him off. Got the call today. They are not cancerous. So
yes, that's awesome. Congrats.
great news. Great news. But other than that, been boring. I'm done with my building. I'm ready to have kids back in and give me something to do and clean up after them.
You know, I'm reverse. I got 2 days of camp left, and I'm ready to be done and send them back to school.
Right. I'm the same way at the end of the school year. It's like send these kids off to camp. Let Steve-O deal with them.
Yeah, I'll take my 10-week bid with them. Fun in the sun, you know. Get a little
Right.
wild. Come home stinky every day. They're tired, and that's what they need for about. Honestly, I think. I don't think this is a hot take. I think Fayette County / Kentucky goes to school slightly too long. I think they should get all of August too.
Well, good. I mean, they send them home or call school off for nothing.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why they can't because they got to have a certain amount of days. But uh, I'm saying these kids need more free time in the summer. Make them go to school in the winter if they have to, even more. Give them one less week of winter break or something. Which I know teachers need that too. But what would that be? That'd be a 14-week break. That'd be a long time for the summer. So
Yeah, yeah, that'd be nice. Hey, buddy, I know you're feeling better,
but
but you gotta be quiet. Oh,
hey,
I'm
my
gonna
my
put him
dog's
in
been
the
barking
house.
too. We're gonna might have a barking podcast that happens.
Come on, Rocket. But
But that's here or there. But that's good news about your dog, and
yeah.
yeah, just summer moving forward. It's still going to be hot weather. We know those first couple of UK football games are always pretty warm when you go to the home games. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Which I will say, it does feel pretty nice outside. I'm sitting out in the shack right now. It's
oh yeah,
pretty
about this
comfortable.
time, 7:25, 7:30. It's a good time to sit out and chill. So, but got my new UK poster today, so got the schedule locked and loaded, ready to go.
I have to get me one. My Kroger hasn't had them yet.
Yep. Yeah. Well, just it's got Will Stein on it, but that's all it needs right now until we get some more established players. So,
Yep, I agree. Well, what do you want to get into first, buddy?
well, we can save UK football for last, or the football stuff I was talking to about you earlier. But let's not. I want to start on something that is not sports related because I don't know if you saw this about an hour or two ago, but they said that there's aliens surrounding the moon right now or some shit like that. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah, David sent me an article about UFOs. I want to hear your opinion on UFOs.
I mean, I think they're real.
Yeah, I do too.
I've had a first-hand experience.
Okay, let me hear it.
So back when I was, I don't know, probably 16 or 17, me and my buddy Zach, at the time, his stepmom, her parents lived out Tates Creek Road there next to Talon Winery, so they had some
Yeah.
land.
Okay.
And we would go out there and camp all the time. Well, me and him out there one night, just me and him. No mind-altering substances
Yep.
other than nicotine.
Yeah.
We're standing there around the fire, hanging out, cooking some pork chops. I look at him and was like, dang, the moon is like awful bright right behind you, and it's really close. It's like this giant orange glowing orb. And he looks at me and goes, you got a nicotine buzz? Because the moon is behind you. I turn around, sure enough, there's the moon. Obviously, I'm shook.
Yeah.
He sees it. He turns around. And we're both standing there looking at each other like, what the fuck is that thing?
You're like, is this the wacky tobacco?
We didn't even have any of that.
Yeah.
I promise it was just nicotine.
You're like, what is going on?
I wish I could blame it on something,
Yeah.
but no. So we're kind of standing there looking at each other like, what the fuck is that? And then all of a sudden, it starts fucking spinning, and then boom, gone.
It just came for a visit and said, I don't like this place.
Needless to say, we packed the fucking truck up and went home. We ain't camping
Yeah.
here tonight.
Yeah, you said we out. I would have done the same thing. That's wild.
On the head down Tates Creek Road, I was like, we about became an episode of South Park, buddy. We was gonna get probed.
Yeah. I don't even know what I would do if I saw one in person. Like, you know, I'm not a big believer in thinking like aliens are the little green men because, you know, I think that's just kind of an image that whoever came up with that was trying to put in our head. But they're definitely probably don't look like humans unless they're like Skrulls from Marvel, of course, and they can turn to whatever they want.
Shapeshifters.
Yeah, shapeshifters. That's what Skrulls are. Yeah, essentially. So, but here's the story he sent me. It said astronomers warn of possible moon base as they spot 20-plus giant UFOs. The main astronomical observatory in Kiev captured dish-shaped objects between 15 and 25 miles wide.
I already don't believe it.
Yeah, I don't either. Other than some of the satellite images, that's here or there. It's AI. It's just interesting that a lot of places are running with it. Normally, you see like one place, but a lot of things are running with it.
You know
So it's
what
something
tells
just
me
to
it's
keep an eye.
it's bullshit?
What?
A satellite base in, you said Kiev, Russia?
Yep.
Yeah, no.
Wait, I guess Kiev's in Russia. I thought it was in somewhere else.
Nope, Kiev is
Yeah.
in Russia. Yeah, no,
it's
that's
it's
bullshit.
it's in Ukraine. It's in Ukraine. That's where I thought. Yeah.
Russia,
I mean,
same thing.
Kiev is a Russian name, but no, I think it's in Ukraine. Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever, regardless.
Either or, just
That, you know what that
I
means?
find it interesting when those come out. Yeah.
I'll tell you exactly what that means.
What's that?
Ukraine is about to rain down hell on Russia. I'm not trying to get like
No,
political and nothing like that, but
that's
they're
just a
trying
theory,
to
dude.
pull everyone's eyes away from mainstream media. Oh my God, aliens!
Right.
Boom, Warhammer.
I mean, it's going to be a fascination until, you know, a ship and with actual aliens show up. I mean, until people are able to see it, they're always going to think they see something.
Yep.
What you saw sounded pretty crazy. So
I think it's Russian propaganda, Ukrainian propaganda.
right. Well, I did want to start out more with baseball because baseball's been a summer sport, and my Cubs. I don't got a broom behind me, but if I did, we just swept the Dodgers after they traded for Scuball. Your Yankees are playing pretty good. I think our World Cup, or not World Cup, our World Series podcast has a better shot than it did a month ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm a little bummed that we didn't make a stronger push for Scooble.
Yeah,
Um,
could have used him.
Definitely.
I mean, the Dodgers don't need him.
But the one thing I'm a little more bummed about, after the Scooble trade, like, there's going to be a lockout next year.
Seems evident. I think. Do you believe in the theory that's why the owners traded him? The Tigers were like, we want to make sure the Dodgers, like, if they get all these people, it's going to make a salary cap happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me too.
I think everybody was like, hey, look, Tigers, you got to eat the bullet.
Yep. Right. It's wild. I mean,
I don't know. I would have liked to have had either pitcher they dealt away. I like Casey Mize too.
Yeah, that's true. He's solid. The Tigers aren't even out of contention either. But like they just don't want to pay for their players. Yeah, I mean they're only a couple games back, but now they punted. So behind the White Sox of all teams, which is kind of crazy. The White Sox are relevant again, and the Red Sox. They were on a nice win streak too. Both of our rivals.
I don't want to talk about them.
Yeah, I know, but
although they did overspend at the deadline
for Rauschman, right?
Rutschman, yeah, Adley Rutschman. Yeah. I mean, good catcher, great talent. Little bit of an overspend.
Yeah, and they got rid of some big prospects, I think. Same with the Cubs, but the Cubs needed starting pitching, so I was happy with them getting Gausman and
Gausman was a good pickup.
Yeah, because Blue Jays are punting. Hey, tomorrow the Cubs play the Blue Jays, and the projected starters are the guys that got traded for each other, Gausman and Talion.
How wild would that be?
I know. They might get scratched, but
making
still, it's kind of funny.
Making your first start for your new team against your old team.
Yeah, and Talion sucks. I mean, I don't know if he sucks in general, but he's been terrible this season. So
he had like one good year.
Yeah, and he's with your team too, wasn't he? The Yankees for a little bit.
Yeah, and then I think it was a situation where we maybe called him up. Mm-hmm. He had a great finish to the year, kind of started out the next year hot, and then fizzled out.
Yeah, that seems to be where his career trajectory has been. Do you think, I don't know if you've been keeping up stat-wise with everybody, but do you think Ohtani and Judge are going to repeat? Or do you, as MVP, this is about 2/3 of the way of the season, you think Pete Crow Armstrong can take out Ohtani maybe? Yes.
It's PCA.
Yes.
Dude is slugging .550 right now.
Hit 2 dingers today.
Did he?
Against the Dodgers, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So, I know the PCA fever is real in baseball right now.
Hey, maybe the Cubs took it personally. Said, hey, the Dodgers aren't the best team in baseball. Look at us.
I think they did. And record-wise, it's the Brewers. The Brewers aren't playing the hottest either. The Cubs are the hottest team right now, minus the team that your rival. Those are 2 hottest teams. They both just swept the Dodgers. When have the Dodgers got swept back-to-back?
Been a long time.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe they aren't the big bad Dodgers anymore. We know they got really good hitters, but maybe they're going to get caught this year.
Right. Did you get a chance to listen to Pardon My Take today?
I tried. I didn't get into it. I was trying to listen to the baseball stuff, and I didn't have enough time.
So Jeff Passan.
Yes, that's what I wanted to listen to.
He kind of agreed with everything we've said so far.
Nice.
He didn't like what the Phillies did.
Really?
They got to reshuffle their whole building positions. Isn't that insane?
That is.
I think Arias is going to play second, which moves Bryson Stott to, what, third?
Yeah, what about Arias getting 4 batting titles, maybe with 4 different teams in 4 back-to-back-to-back years, and he just keeps getting traded because he's not a power hitter?
Wouldn't that be insane?
Yeah, it's wild. I mean, if you get on base, that's how you score runs. But, yeah, the
Right.
positional switches are insane.
I mean, I'm happy with what my Yankees did. We needed another bat,
Yes,
but I think pitching was a stronger need.
I agree. The AL can get got by anybody, though. I know Tampa's playing the best right now, but, there's no powerhouse.
I mean, realistically, I knew that we weren't going to get Kevin Gossman because the Blue Jays aren't going to trade him interdivision.
Yeah, and that's why I was surprised about Rushman. I know they're out of it, too, but they
I
traded
know.
him
Like, what are the Orioles thinking?
Come back to bite him in the ass, yep.
100%. 100%. But
Right
I don't
now,
know. Crazy MLB trade deadline.
I know. And I mean, everyone knew Scooball was probably going to the Dodgers because he's probably going to go there as a free agent. They were going to offer him the most money anyways. But
Right.
would he
But
have been worth a 1-year rental if you're like a team in the postseason trying to take out? Like everyone's blaming the Brewers and the Braves for not going to get him. But you got to get rid of a lot of prospects for him.
Right. Which, for a team like the Brewers, I thought he was a perfect fit in Milwaukee.
He is, unfortunately. I'm glad he didn't go there, thank God.
Oh, I am too. I am too,
Yeah.
being a secondary Reds fan.
Mm-hmm. Low-key been hot.
I wouldn't say that. We're last
No.
in the division, aren't we?
Yeah, but you're better than a lot of other teams. Like you're winning 1 out of 3 or 2 out of 3 every time. You haven't got swept in a while.
I will say the NL Central is low-key might be the best division.
It's the new NFC North, right?
Right? Hell yeah. But, I don't remember what I was saying. But, I remember what I was saying. Back to the Jeff Passan thing.
Yes.
So, from the moment Tarek Skubal was traded Saturday night till midnight, or I guess 12:01 Monday morning when the trade deadline was, there was 42 trades.
Wow.
From 12:01 until, 6 o'clock Monday night,
Yeah.
there was 43.
Wow. I mean,
Insane deadline. Jeff Passan said today, he said, I know people shit on baseball, but people love trade deadlines.
yep, right.
And the trade deadline in the MLB is the craziest one by far. There's no argument for it.
Yeah, the NBA is somewhere in the middle. There can be blockbuster trades in the NBA, but you rarely see any in the NFL at the deadline.
Right. But
MLB, you got such a long season. It's like you can trade for a guy or two, and it will help you long term because you can, if you're the Phillies, that wasn't the best move, arguably, but Luis Arias can be there for the rest of the season and maybe even next season and still help them because they're going to be good with or without him. He just gives them a different element.
Right. Very similar move to what the Yankees did. They needed a bat.
Yeah.
He actually had a really good, detailed breakdown on it, explaining why the MLB trade deadline is crazy like that. And it's because you can involve these AAA, AA, single A guys,
Yeah.
It's not just they
prospects.
have to be.
There's no.
Yeah.
You don't see the Thunder. Well, the Thunder are kind of like an MLB team with their farm system. You don't see the Clippers trading for Oscar Tshiebwe in the G League rights or whatever.
Right. But the way he broke it down was awesome, and I would encourage anybody who's a baseball fan to kind of listen to that.
Yeah, I'll be checking that out
nice
soon.
Interview.
I'll be checking that out soon. I know Big Cat was pretty happy with the Cubs move. So.
Oh yeah. What about that guy on a generational run?
I know, 50-50 twice. That's insane.
50-50 twice.
They said no one could do it.
Well, he did it.
He figured it out. When you spend enough money on it and you go to Wrigley as much as he has, you want people like that are loyal fans that deserve to win it. So,
Yep,
not someone random.
I agree. Maybe that
Last thing,
means something's in store for our Bears this upcoming
hey,
year.
I hope so. I ran into a Packers fan, not David, the other day, and they were like, I said, "Hey, you excited for football season?" And they said, "Hey, you excited to go watch yours in a new state?" I'm like, "Well, I live in Kentucky, so it doesn't matter." But no, I'm not excited to go to Indiana. I like Soldier Field.
I do too, and I would be fine if we moved to Arlington, but
I like the location of Soldier Field. I don't really care about the stadium. It's right there
yeah,
downtown.
but it's a
Oh, I know it's
nightmare.
a dump. Oh, it's a dump. But the location of it's iconic. It's like taking, I don't know, the Madison Square Garden out of New York. I mean, it's just right there downtown.
Well, I'll say this: I don't think we should still play there,
Yeah.
but the stadium has to stay erect.
Yeah, it
You
does.
cannot, you cannot tear that stadium down.
They'll do concerts and like they have the World Cup soccer matches. They have the pre-World Cup matches. So there's a market for that stadium, but the city owns it, so it's kind of like they're gonna do what they want with it. They just had Lollapalooza there. They didn't even use the stadium. They used like all the field and all that in front of it. So
Right.
it's here or there. But the Bears, we'll get more to the Bears a little bit lately. I haven't seen some training camp stuff. Bird and everyone looking solid. So
Avoided a big injury to Kobe Bryant.
absolutely, absolutely. I mean, we were talking about whenever we signed him in what March or whatever. Like he was going to be our biggest pickup of the off season. So we need him to stay healthy.
Yes, absolutely. I saw that and I was like, oh no, this is not a good way to start the season.
I know. Well, before I move on from baseball, I got one more thing to ask you about Hall of Fame baseball. So you know, my dad gave me some baseball cards recently, and they had some of the steroid guides there. So he's like, these will be worth more money when these guys get in the Hall of Fame, and had me thinking, what is a way to get these steroid guys in the Hall of Fame without it breaking too much tradition, but they still deserve their flowers? Like Barry Bonds was a bit good before he did steroids. There's certain players that probably should still get if they're generational. Like Barry Bonds is arguably one of the best players slash outfitters of all time. He should get in.
I
But if you don't want to do that, just straight up, you can give them little plaques and put them like in like weird degrading places in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Like put Barry Bonds in the boys' bathroom or something, something like that. Not where they're front and center, but where they show up just kind of in shameful places.
Hey, I'm here, but I have an asterisk.
Yes.
So that's one. Put
Yeah.
them in, give them an asterisk.
Yes.
Steroid era,
Mm-hmm.
and then like have notes about it. Great player before steroids, but got caught.
Yes. Barry Bonds has the home run record, but you put the asterisk beside it.
But in light of what just recently happened with Pete Rose, they got to die. I mean,
Unfortunately, yeah.
I hate to be so morbid, but
This is a great segue after you do that because you can finish your thought on the retirement and things, but I feel the same about UK basketball and UK football players getting their stuff retired. I feel like they have to die or be really old to get it retired.
yeah, like why is Anthony Davis and John Wall and
Why are our last ones? Our last one in basketball was Tony Delk, and our last one in football was Tim Couch.
well, to be fair, in football we haven't had that many names worth that. But
I would put Randall Cobb, maybe Benny Snell, maybe Josh Allen. There's a couple guys that could be in contention.
those are the three that come to mind.
Ray Davis wasn't here long enough, but if he was, he could have been up there. Same with Josh Pascal. I mean, there's guys
You
that are
have to have
contention.
Benny. You
Yeah.
have to have Benny up there. It's an all-time rushing record.
What about Lorenzen or Woodson or Jacob Tammy?
Lorenzen, yes,
Yeah,
he's dead. That fits my criteria.
that's fair. But he should have been in there live. I mean, I know some of it's eye test because he was the most fun quarterback to watch, no matter what he did. But he put up the stats here. He had a good career here. I know Woodson had better stats, but I would put Jared in over him.
Yeah, I would too. I would too.
Jacob Tammy's the one that gets me. Him and Randall Cobb are the two that should be auto in.
For me, the two auto in are Randall Cobb and Josh Allen.
Yeah, and hey, Josh Allen, of course, that's kind of given. So he'd be three. I got three auto wins.
So I think there's three auto in.
You know who could be there with Benny though? Chris Rodriguez. He's underrated. Everyone forgets about him.
Yeah.
He is a record, doesn't he? Like most touchdowns or something, not in the career, but he has a single season record, I think.
You might be right.
Yeah, I don't think it's the career record, but I think he has a single season record. He was awesome here too. We've had some pretty good running backs, but
yeah.
But since Tim Couch, I understand football a little bit because we haven't been the best, but we've had some guys up there that should be in there. Basketball, we can talk all night, but football, come on.
I could probably name 50 to 75 guys that are worthy of having their Raptor or their jersey in the Raptor.
Yeah, and maybe one podcast when we can give deep dive into like what we think should be the criteria to get your jersey retired. Because to me, I think National Player of the Year should be auto.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. National Player of the Year. You break a school record.
Yeah.
I
mean, Oscar Tshiebwe was the first guy in school history to win all of them, and he's never going to get his jersey retired. And he was here more than 1 year.
If maybe you go first round pick in any sport,
that could get you. I think first round pick in any sports gets you the mural
basketball
on the
that
wall
gets
in
you
the stadium.
complicated. Yeah.
Yeah. It puts you on the mural in any sport. Like football, you get your mural on the wall. Baseball, like basketball is the only one we've had a crap ton of first round picks. So, but if you go getting drafted at all, I mean, that can go some places. But I just think it's interesting. It'll be Jay Batt. I don't know much about him other than the few interviews I've read and what I've listened to. But I don't know like if he's retired any jerseys at Michigan State, but I'd like to think he's going to be a little more progressive about that than Mitch was.
Yeah, you've got to. You know, with as much, I guess, scrutiny as the basketball program's getting right now, you know, everybody's trying to make smoke of John Wall going down to the Bahamas and watching Arkansas play and talking to the team. Dude did not want to be there.
Yeah, you see that? It said, call the Hogs, and he has his headphones in, and he's just chilling. He's like, you can't make me call the Hogs.
He is literally only there to show respect to Cal and maybe bestow some wisdom on some other young Cal players.
He likes doing that for some of the point guards. I know he would talk to Acuff and some other guys, and Boogie Flynn when he was there. But they got another good 5-star Jordan Smith that he could, tutor if he wants to. But that's here. Right. I don't hate on Wall doing that at all.
No, I loved it.
I did too.
They were calling the Hogs, and he was sitting there unbothered as fuck.
He made a point to make sure he didn't join in. He knew about what BBM would do if he did.
Yep. Yep. You ain't wrong.
You know, the only player I'm okay with doing that, not really even okay with doing that, as I understand, is maybe Malik Monk. Because he is from that state, but anyone else gets 0% sympathy from me.
Right. Like 2 years ago, Malik Monk, or not Malik Monk, Reed Shepherd, wearing a Kentucky shirt and Arkansas shirt, Kentucky shorts. Like
he was overthinking.
I understand you played for Cal. Cal didn't want you on that team.
Right. He
called out.
Yeah.
Cal got you to be the number 3 overall pick, so you feel some allegiance. Fuck
and
that.
You're allowed to do that, but
there's a boy.
Yes, I agree. And you're allowed to do that, but there's a way to do that. You don't wear the other team. Maybe you wear the Coach Cal's Jordans or Air Forces or something, or you wear a T-shirt about Coach Cal, but you don't wear the Arkansas shirt. That's just you don't
I
even go to
even
the
think
school.
it's I even think it's okay to wear an Arkansas shirt. Just don't do it when Arkansas and Kentucky are playing each other that day.
No, that's fair. That's fair. They played that day, and he did that intentionally. He could have just worn a suit or worn all UK.
Yeah,
I
I don't
agree with
know. That
that.
was weird to me. That's the
Yeah,
most. That's the one I'm most disappointed by.
me too. The rest of them show up and visit, and like might wear an Arkansas shirt while they shoot in the practice facility if Cal makes them.
Right.
But it doesn't seem like he's kind of forced them to do that. They just do whatever. I don't really follow them that much. They'll come up on my Twitter timeline sometimes, but
Oh, they're all over my Twitter timeline. I've talked a lot of shit to those people. So
no, that's fair. I got more Tennessee because I can't stand them, but that's here or there.
a lot of Arkansas, a lot of Tennessee, all the Louisville,
Oh yeah.
some
Um,
Duke, some Vandy.
yeah, it depends on what season it is. Yeah.
A lot of people online don't like me, but a
What
lot do.
What did you think about the Akron football script opening drive thing?
Well, be 100% honest. First thought was I need to go buy season tickets to Akron.
For $75? Worth a shot.
Like I saw a post online today. I cannot remember the username, but they posted the meme of the Somali um, pirates.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the captain now.
Yeah.
Said, imagine the feeling when you're the fan who wins the raffle. You get to call the first drive. They go down and score a touchdown. Team does not score a touchdown the rest of the game. Point of view, this is you looking at the offensive coordinator. I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now. Yes, I love that. Oh, that'd be awesome. And you would kind of feel like Big Cat's guy, Coach Dukes. You're just the guy up there randomly who shouldn't be calling plays.
Oh, dude, I loved watching Coach Doug's. That shit got me through the pandemic when
it
we
it
all
did.
got sent home and locked indoors. It's like, who's Doug's playing this week?
I'm sure you agree
Or
with this.
tonight, because it was nightly.
I think Doug's helped bring back the NCAA games because the popularity of his stream brought back the 25 and 26.
Yeah?
Because he was playing
Which, I
what
mean, they
13 or
were.
14, whatever it was.
That, yeah, he was playing the latest one, but they were already in talks about coming out with the new one.
And I think that popularity took it over.
Oh, no, 100%. That helped be a driving force.
Mm-hmm.
But what made the game come back to life is now you can pay the players.
Well, yeah, that was a given. You're from the generation like I am. When that game was out and when the NCAA basketball game was out, you'd either have to download the roster or you had to manually enter them yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Like the names on them, they were all numbers.
Yep. Or generic names.
Yeah. They give you
Like,
some bullshit generic names.
like college basketball 10, that
Yeah.
had
That game was so broken.
John Wall, right?
Yeah, that had John Wall, and that's why it was broken. John Wall was sitting there hitting 9 out of 10 threes every time.
Oh yeah, he's hitting 9 out of 10 shots wherever you shoot from. You can shoot from
Yeah.
half court. John
Yeah.
Wall is like,
Yeah, which, hey, by the way, the new 2K has the new UK sports on. When's the last time you got 2K? I'm probably not going to get it, but they got the new UK team on it if anyone's interesting.
dude, I have not played 2K or NBA Live or
NBA Live, what a goated game.
2019 is the last time I bought that.
It's been a long time. This would be a good year for your Wizards to buy one if you ever want to play with your Wizards.
I don't fuck with the sports games that much anymore.
That's fair. I heard the new NCAA game's good, but I haven't looked
Well,
into
I
it
have
yet.
to upgrade my Xbox to even be able to play it. So
That's fair. That's fair. I play PGA 2 or 2K21. Parker and I play that sometimes.
hey, now PGA Tour I fuck with.
Yeah, exactly.
I am tough in that game, buddy.
Yeah, I do my player on there, and I do okay. Put it that way. I need to get a better set of clubs on there, but that's a fun game. You fish too, don't you?
Oh yeah, I already beat that game. I'm done with it.
I figured.
So I'm back on Call of Duty now, sniping people.
That's
Me and
what's up.
Parker
That's
were
what's up.
me and Parker were playing earlier today.
Hey, good. I'm glad to see he's playing games.
Yeah.
Um,
Uh,
I have a question for you that I stole from Brandon Walker off Barstool, and I thought it was a very good sports question. Is there a game in college football and in the NFL, a game that you would go back to watch in person? Any game in the past, what would those games be? Just one.
does it have to be about our team?
No, because my college football one's definitely not. I haven't thought about NFL yet, but college football, I'm going back to USC and Texas, college that national championship game. That's where I'm going.
Okay. Okay. I'm also going to a different game.
Because that Vince Young, Matt Leinart, Reggie Bush, that will stick with me till the day I die. So
I am going to a totally different era and a totally different game, and
okay,
I would have only had to be there for the last minute of the game.
kick six.
Kick six, Iron Bowl.
Yeah, that was in contention. Everyone remembers where you were if you weren't at that game, but being at that game had to be epic.
I was in my dad's house. This pre adulthood.
Yeah.
I was at my dad's house Friday night, or no, Saturday night. Nobody home. Literally, I think I was getting ready to go hang out with some friends and finishing up watching that game. You know, my dad has that brick mantle where the fireplace is and all that.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there by the fire, nice and warm, hanging out, watching, and just, he's gonna go! He's gonna go all the way!
You don't
He's
realize
gonna win the game!
you don't realize how big it is until like after it happens. You're like, that didn't happen. Oh shit, that did happen.
And that is a non-biased opinion. Not a fan of
Hey.
either team, but one
You
of
know-
the most electric football games I've ever watched.
I don't know how you were when you were a kid, but like you when in those big rivalries that didn't really affect us, you would maybe favor another team 51%, 49%. Like for me, I would always favor Michigan over Ohio State, and in that rivalry, like I would favor Florida State over Miami, maybe because I like their helmets and their mascot at the time. And then in that one, I'd favor Auburn. Like maybe I would favor the underdog at the time.
Well, the kicker about that one is Auburn was good then.
Yeah, that's fair, but they're still little brother to Alabama. Kind of like when Louisville's good, they're still little brother to us.
Right. But I don't know. My other one I immediately thought of was the 7 overtime Kentucky Arkansas game.
Yes, that was epic,
If we were-
dude.
That was going
I
to be
didn't
my
go, but it was
pick
epic.
if we made it about Kentucky game. I didn't go either.
Okay, no, you can do Kentucky too. Yeah, that's good. My
So
Kentucky
that
one,
would be my Kentucky pick. My general pick is the kick six.
my Kentucky pick would probably be a game that I know a lot of people that got to go to it, and I didn't get to go to it, but I watched it at my grandparents' house, the UK LSU game in 07. Because I was at the UK
Yeah.
LSU game in 03 when we lost on the Hail Mary, and that was probably like the first football game I ever cried over as a kid. So that would have been awesome to make up for that in 07.
Yep. Close second for me would have been the South Carolina game.
Bud Dupree?
Bud Dupree and they're all dancing on the field.
Yes. I always hear that is one of the three loudest that has ever been, along with the Florida game a couple years ago when, what's his name, blocked the kick. He's
Trevin
in the pros now.
Wallace.
Trevin Wallace. I was at that game, so I agree. That's probably the loudest I've ever been at one. And then
Oh,
I
brother.
forgot what the third game was, but
I could I'm 1.2
From
miles
your house,
from
yeah, because you're close enough. Yeah.
We had the stadium before the play happened on the TV.
Yeah, do you remember the time UK beat South Carolina when South Carolina had Spurrier and Marcus Lattimore?
Yep.
I
When
was
we
at
broke
that game.
Lattimore's leg.
Yes, I was at that game, and I had friends that were playing soccer at Lafayette, and they said they could hear the stadium from there.
The only reason I remember that game so much in detail, I was working that night back, I don't know, a long ass time ago. Brooklyn Pizza. I don't even think they exist anymore.
Yeah.
And one of my friends had come in, and he was sitting there watching the game, and he goes, "Dude, we just ended Marshawn Lattimore's career."
You're like, what?
And I walked out with pizza. I was like, "What are you talking about?"
They had Alshon Jeffrey too, then maybe, or Sidney Rice, one of them. Anyways,
It was Alshon Jeffrey.
yeah,
Maybe both.
they could have. Yeah, they both were good.
But I was like, "What happened?" He said, "Planted bad. Linebacker hit him. Leg was like sideways at a 90-degree. Not good."
No.
I was like, "Well, look at the score. We're still down like, I don't know. I think at that point it was like, what, 28-7?
Yeah, we were down at least
We
3
were getting our
touchdowns.
ass kicked, and we came
Yeah.
back to win that game."
We did it because I thought about leaving. I don't remember who I was with. I think I had student tickets then, but I was about to leave because it was halfway through the third quarter. I think we were down 10 or 14 points. And I was like, we can't come back with this offense, and we did.
I remember telling him,
I think that was Heartline.
I mean, that's fine that we ended his career and all, but not something I'd be like cheering about. Like,
No.
look at the score. We're not going to win this game.
Hey, I thought we ended in Tebow's career too.
Oh my God, Taylor Wyndham knocked his ass.
I think I told this on one of the podcasts already. We had some UK guys come out years ago, like 2012, 2013, and Taylor Wyndham was one of them that came out, and he did our blob we do out there where they jump on the big pillow. So, and
Oh, really?
That's how I introduced him to the kids. We had Taylor Wyndham, Chandler Burden, and who was the center at the time? It was like Matt Smith or something maybe. But I was like, this is the two offensive linemen. They just came out to talk to the kids, and I was like, these guys are the big blue wall they're protecting. And this is Taylor Wyndham, the guy that knocked out Tim Tebow. And he just started laughing because he didn't think anyone knew it was a kid's camp. I was like, no, I watch.
Right?
But,
yeah. I'm a ball knower. I know what you did.
Yeah. I've been watching since the Guy Morris days, which isn't old compared to other viewers. But regardless, yeah, I wanted NFL now. What game would you go back to in the NFL?
The NFL.
It can be Bears or regular. I mean, the Bears, I'd like to go back to the just last season and go to that Bears-Packers game in the playoffs.
So let's do one for each. Let's go to one general game and then one Bears game.
Well, the 85 Bears would be tough. That Super Bowl was pretty freaking awesome, I heard. So that would be a tough one not to go to. But last year's game against Caleb versus the Packers in the playoffs was insane.
Spoiler alert, I'm going to the 85 Super Bowl.
That's 1A and 1B for me, but I can't get over last year still.
Well, I don't know. I know we lost the Super Bowl, but I would have loved to have been there when Devin Hester returned the
That's true.
Kickoff.
That's your boy. That'd be pretty epic. And then Brian Urlacher is still one of my favorites to see him play in person. I did see him against the Titans, but in the Super Bowl, the one time they've made it in our lifetime.
Right. So let me get your opinion on this. So my father-in-law the other day, they were at the Peddler's Mall in Simpsonville. Came across a random Brian Urlacher jersey. $40.
Okay.
Fair price or no?
What's the color and the status of it? Like, what's the brand? Like, there's some details.
It was like a nice Nike jersey. but like
Okay,
not.
hold up. This is a good segue. I'm gonna go grab my $40 Bears jersey my dad bought for me that he found at a flea market, and we can compare real quick because that's just funny that you brought that up.
Okay, you're cutting in and out too. I don't know what's going on.
All right. He found this at a flea market in Somerset, and he told me, "Hey, this is a random Khalil Mack jersey that you want." It was actually $25, but it's stitched in a white Nike one that I got for $25. So, how does it compare to that?
I mean, I guess.
So I'm
I
saying
don't know.
I'm just trying to give you the gauge of the market.
It wasn't as nice as that.
Yeah, and these people in Somerset probably didn't know what they had. They don't care about the Bears, so this is realistically probably like a $40 jersey. But um, Urlacher would be worth it though, because
But
he's arguably the most. He's not the most iconic player in our franchise history, but he's one of the most well known because he's bridges the gap from the '80s to now.
yeah, I'm also having a hard time hearing you. You're cutting in and out.
Maybe maybe my headphones came in and out. Let's try that again. There we go.
Um, but I don't know. I have a. I mean, it's not like it was a special jersey. It's something a fan bought.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know, probably 10, 15 years ago. Yeah, they might have paid Primo for it back in the day.
Yeah.
I understand it's a legend of our team, but I mean, there's nothing special about the jersey. I'm not paying $40 for something I'm gonna wear once every Sunday for 18 weeks.
Yeah,
Probably
exactly. That's
wouldn't
what you got
even
away.
wear it because he's not my favorite bear. I'll wear my Hester jersey.
Absolutely. So I wouldn't get it then.
Oh no, I told him don't buy it. That's ridiculous.
Uh, all right. I don't got anything else other than our little top five quarterbacks, running backs, and wide receivers in the SEC. But before we do that, you got anything else?
Uh, you want to touch on any of this 5 for 5
Yeah, I
in
mean,
basketball?
we could. It's obvious we need another player. I don't know if it's any of these three or four names that are going around. I mean, Keyshawn Hall's obviously a stat patter, but he's been at five different schools, so that's something you got to weigh. I don't know how you feel about Jackson Kohler, but Tom Izzo don't want him back.
Well, according to the rule, we can't get Kohler
Yeah, okay.
unless Mark Pope self suspends himself for half of the year.
Yeah, we don't want that. Can't have
Do
that.
you?
I
I'm
don't think
kidding.
Kohler's worth that. I don't think
No.
Kohler's worth that. Maybe I don't even think Floyd Badungo is worth it, but uh, yeah, I
I
mean,
think
I think it's
Keyshawn
obvious
Hall
where
makes the
he
most
does.
sense.
He does because he fits a position of need too. We clearly need another big man, a guy that another power forward, center hybrid, whatever we can get out of him. Because Frank's clearly older and injury prone, and a power forward position's unproven. So
Yep. But
it'll be
I, I
interesting.
think I
We're
think
looking for a
Hall
spot.
makes the
It's
most
obvious.
sense.
We're looking for a spot. It's obvious. It's just whether we get someone international or in the 5 for 5, or you know, this team probably isn't a national championship caliber team, and they could potentially be that if the coaching is good. But they're still going to be fun to watch. So if we don't get someone else, they'll be all right.
Right? I don't know what is going on. You're still cutting in and out horribly.
Hmm. I don't know. It's technology, man. Technology isn't the best for us,
That,
right? Let me see if I can
that's
flip
kind
this.
of like the slogan of our podcast.
Seems like it, yeah. Oh well, we'll
But
make it work. So
we'll
college
make it
basketball,
work.
college football is coming up, and of Clarkus and I want to do a couple rankings out there. We can do team rankings another time, but right now we'd like to do some players. And, of course, we're going to start with the best conference in the nation, the SEC. So, Clark, you got your top 5 quarterbacks?
Well, I did even more. I'm gonna go down the list and I'm gonna name every quarterback or potential battle.
I did every quarterback, too. I didn't do every running back or receiver, but I did every quarterback as well. So I want to hear what you have to think as well.
Same. And I'm going in alphabetical order. I'll give my top 5 at the end.
Sounds good.
So, Alabama, you have a battle between Austin Mack and Keelan Russell. I think Keelan Russell wins that battle.
I think he's the favorite, yeah.
Arkansas, you have KJ Jackson and AJ Hill.
Okay.
No insight on who's going to win that battle.
I think KJ's got a little more experience, maybe.
Spoiler alert, neither of them would be in my top 5.
Or the top 10.
Correct. Auburn, Byron Brown.
Yes, USF transfer, right?
Georgia, Gunnar Stockton. Florida, Aaron Philo.
Yep.
Kentucky, Kenny Minchie. LSU, Sam Levitt.
Yep.
Mississippi State, Kamario Taylor. Missouri, Austin Simmons. Oklahoma, John Mateer.
Yep.
Ole Miss, Trinidad Chambliss. South Carolina, Lenore Sellers. Texas, we all know Arch.
Yep.
Texas A&M, Marcel Reed. Tennessee, George McIntyre. And Vandy, true freshman Jared Kurtz.
Before you get into your list, I got 2 questions for you about all these guys.
Okay.
One, I don't know if this is more of a question. This is more of a statement. What a fall from grace by Lenore Sellers. He was supposed to be the number 1 pick going into last season, and he has fallen off the face of the earth.
Yeah, it's Lenore Sellers. I don't even have, spoiler alert, I don't have him in my top 5.
I don't either, but it's just crazy to me. It's a name that sticks to your head. And my second question.
Wouldn't even have him in my top 6.
No, I know. I wouldn't either. Did you say Jared Curtis at Vandy?
Yes.
Yeah, the freshman. Yeah, see, he's the one that's interesting. But my second question was, do you think Lionel Messi knew who Marcel Reed was when they did that jersey swap?
Do what? I'm sorry, you cut out there.
You're good. Do you know who Messi? Do you think Messi knew who Marcel Reed was when they did that jersey swap? Because I don't think there was any way.
No shot.
Yeah, so I thought that was interesting.
No shot.
Well, who's your top 5?
So, we're going to go in reverse order here.
Okay, you just tell your 5, and I'll tell you how many of mine I have in yours. How about that?
So, at 5, I have Gunnar Stockton.
Okay.
That was a very close debate between him and Marcel Reed.
Okay.
At 4, this might be a little bit of a surprise, but I was very high on this guy. Byron Brown.
Byron Brown. Okay. He's athletic.
For 3, I have Arch Manning.
Okay.
Number 2, I have John Mateer from Oklahoma. And at number 1, I think it's pretty obvious, it's Trinidad Chambliss.
Yeah, he's my number 1 too. He's a baller. He was awesome last year, and he's got the same coaching staff. I mean, he had Kiffin last year, but Golding's his guy. So, yeah. Chambliss is number 1. I have Manning, Stockton, and Mateer in my top 5 as well. I got Arch second because I think Sarkisian knows how to coach quarterbacks. So I got him second. Now, if Arch sucks with Sarkisian, then he's not going to succeed in the NFL. So this is his time. He's with a great coach. 3.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you just say Arch isn't going to succeed in the NFL?
If he can't succeed with Sark, he's not succeeding in the NFL. Hell no.
Yeah, fair point.
I think Sark is one of the best guys to get quarterbacks ready. So is Lincoln Riley. But Sark is, yeah.
We got to clip that and tag the Texas football fan base.
Hey, absolutely. I don't. He's athletic and he got better last year. Texas, spoiler alert, I have one or two receivers in my top 5 or top 10, whatever. Texas has weapons, so he's going to have a good season there. And if he doesn't, I just had that as a caveat that he won't be good in the NFL because he's got weapons all day at Texas, and he's hypothetically should get better.
Can I be 100% honest with you?
Mm-hmm.
The receivers in the SEC this year aren't that great.
I agree.
Not
very good. I agree.
Yeah, I could only come up with 3, and 2 of them are at Texas.
yeah, and one was supposed to be really good at Alabama, and he hasn't came back yet. Spoiler alert. He hasn't bounced right back.
Spoiler alert, that's the 3rd one on my list.
Exactly. Well, I got Arch 2nd, Gunnar Stockton 3 because I like Georgia's system. I got John Mateer 4 because I think he fits well with Brent Venables and what they do. But 5th, this is the main one I have different. I did have Byron Brown at 6, but I have Sam Levitt at 5. And I know you're not a Sam Levitt fan, but I think Lane Kiffin knows how to make quarterbacks better. So I got Sam Levitt at 5.
I'm a fan of Sam Levitt.
Okay. I just know we've talked before how we thought he was a little overrated, but with Kiffin, it's tough.
I'm more so worried about the foot injury.
That's fair. Injuries. I mean,
it's also the plant foot.
Yeah. There's also he's got a couple weapons at LSU as well. LSU's a different type of pressure than Arizona State though, so we'll see how he does in the SEC.
Factual.
Who would you put last on that list? Who is there now do you think is the worst quarterback? And where would you put Kenny Minchey?
Worst.
And then we'll move on to running backs. Kenny Minchey in last.
I think Kenny Minchey's top 10.
Yes.
Probably like the 8 to 10.
I had him at 11, but 10, I'd put him over. I had Austin Simmons at 10 and him at 11. I could interchange them.
I'll be 100% honest. I only ranked the top 5. I did not rank everybody else.
Oh, that's fine. That's just how my brain works. But Minchey could be like Lenore Sellers or Austin Simmons, Kamario Taylor. He's right in that area for me.
Yeah. But then again, I've heard a lot of people talk up Kenny Minchey, you know.
Me too.
He's this close to beating out C.J. Carr, who's a projected top 5 pick.
C.J. Carr is a lot of people's like favorite quarterback in college right now. So I think he's better than Sayin and everybody else.
I really don't understand it though.
It's got to be NFL intangibles. It can't be how he dominates in college.
There's nothing that even intangibles wise, there's nothing that really jumps off the page.
He's got a strong arm, but he's not like super athletic.
Exactly. He throws a solid ball.
So does Kenny Minchey, apparently.
So, but I'd
have Minchey about 10th or 11th, though. Yeah.
I'd 8 to 11, 8 to 10 range.
Maybe 8's his ceiling for this season. We'll get him for another one. So.
Yeah. As far as worst on the list, I don't know. It's probably between Arkansas's quarterback battle.
Yep.
And Vandy's true freshman, Jared Curtis.
Yep, those are the bottom of mine too. Sleeper guy that could be bad just because he's unknown, even though his coach has proven whoever Tennessee's quarterback is.
George McIntyre. Yep.
Yeah, McIntyre. Yeah, like he's unproven
Never
as well.
heard of him.
So that's what I'm saying.
Sounds like a 1950s senator.
It's like when they, yeah, right. At least when they like Heupel had in the last couple of years, like Hooker came from Virginia Tech, he was solid, and who'd they have last year? I can't remember that last year, but their quarterback last year was solid too.
They traded quarterbacks with UCLA.
Yeah, and he was
Nico
decent.
went to UCLA, and then what was his name?
Started with an A, the last name. I can't remember it.
It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. Regardless, those are quarterbacks. Trinidad should have a great year and probably going to be a Heisman finalist if he did what he did last year.
Yep.
Speaking of guys that got some injuries, a.k.a. got shot, where do you have Ahmad Hardy on your running back list after that?
That altered my list. I'll be 100%
I know, that's what I'm
honest.
saying.
It didn't alter it much.
Before that, he may have been number 1. I got him at number 3 now. So
Well, I got him at 2.
I'll do my running backs first, and then you can do your wide receivers first.
Okay.
5, I got Nate Frazier at Georgia. He killed us. Thank God we don't got to play Georgia this year, but I got him at 5. He had a great year against us, or great game against us last year, if I remember correctly. We also have 4. I got Tennessee's running back. I think his name's Deshaun Bishop, if I wrote that down correctly. He had over 1,000 yards. There was only like 4 running backs that had over 1,000 yards at return. Maybe only like 3, actually, because Deshaun Bishop was one. My third guy, Ahmad Hardy, at number 3, he was one in Missouri. Number 2, I got Jaden Ball from Florida.
Yep.
Summerall. I mean, I trust what Summerall does. So, and number 1, I hate to do this, but Ole Miss gets my number 1 running back too,
Yep.
Kewan Lacey. He's awesome.
Yep. We're in agreement.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. I mean, is there any honorable mentions? I mean,
our top 3 are in agreement.
Okay, Hardy, Lacey, and Ball. Those are the obvious top 3. So
Yeah.
who are the other 2?
I had Lacey at 1, Hardy at 2, Ball at 3.
Yeah.
At 4, I have Raleek Brown.
Oh, okay. He's solid. He's gonna be sharing some carries, but he's a beast.
And then at 5, I know this is a little bit biased, but we have one of the best offensive lines in the country. Give me CJ fucking Baxter.
I was gonna ask you where you put Mr. CJ because
give me CJ Baxter.
He's gonna be better if healthy than any running back we had last year. That's for damn sure.
100%, and that's no shot at Seth McGowan because I don't want
Seth
that
was
smoke.
a hard runner, but CJ is more athletic and runs different. Even
You
on
know,
the video
he's had-
game, he was awesome on NCAA 25. on
He's
Texas.
had what, a year and a half to get right, essentially.
Yeah. I was
Give me
considering
CJ
that, too.
Baxter in that 5 spot.
I was considering that too. I love Georgia's run game every year. I don't necessarily love it, but they're always good. So I had to put Frazier at my 5th. But
Well,
still,
they got to
that's
be good at
list.
running. They get chased
Yeah.
by the police a lot.
Right. We did talk about the NBA trade deadline, right? The driving jokes and the LaMelo Ball jokes are all coming together. So.
Yep. Yep.
Who do you? So CJ Baxter. Who's? You would have him in the top 5. Just off the top of my head, I'd probably have him top 10. I know like LSU's got Cade Durham. I don't know a whole lot of running backs in the SEC because I know a lot of guys are transfers, but Baxter would be in my top 10 as well. But you made up a good point. If we have one of the best offensive lines in the SEC and the nation, not only the SEC, he has a chance to really vault up there, probably even behind like 3 or 4 behind Ball, Lacey, and Hardy. So.
Yeah, no, there's a very serious chance if this offensive line does what national experts expect, we're going to have a lot of rushing yards and a lot of passing yards.
Yep, a lot. I mean, one of the biggest offensive lineman gurus, Cole Kubelik, has never been more excited about our line than he ever has, even since the Big Blue Wall. So that's a big deal.
Well, I saw a video before we started recording, and I don't remember who it was, but it was somebody saying, Kentucky fans need to be excited about Will Stein.
Yeah.
His last 4 quarterbacks, the lowest amount of yards any of them have thrown for was like 3,600 yards.
So what is that? Bo Nix, Dylan Gabriel, Dante Moore this year, and who's the one before Dante Moore?
Frank Harris at UTSA.
Oh, okay, yeah, Frank Harris. He didn't go pro, but he was awesome in college.
No, but he threw for like 4,000 fucking yards.
And UTSA was good because of that. Yeah, that's what Stein said, and maybe it was his KSR interview. He was like, yes, pretty much every offense plays air raid now, but we have aspects of it. We're trying to be multi-dimensional, and it sounds like he got Minchie who can do that on top of C.J. Baxter. And
think about this. The Bears. Storied NFL program. Have never had a 4,000-yard passer. And that's with a 17, 18 game season.
I'm not going to jinx us, but I think we do.
I hope we get it this year. I'm with you.
If we don't get one in the next 10 years with the guy we have at the helm now, then we're never getting it.
But to throw for 4,000 yards in 4,036 yards, I think was the number,
Mm-hmm.
in a 12-game season.
That's insane.
Insane numbers.
That's like Texas. Those all those Texas Tech quarterbacks. None of them would go pro, but they all would throw through 4,500 yards in a 12-game season because that's all they did was pass.
It's like spamming Shark Wheel. Like
yeah, spamming Shark Wheel. Or what's the four verticals with the tight end going down the center?
He kind of like runs straight and then
veers over.
verticals over the slants.
Yeah, he's open
bit.
9 times out of 10. Yeah.
Yep.
That's funny.
And that's probably why all of us Kentucky fans are like, throw it to a fucking tight end.
And Will Stein listens to us. I know Pope listens to the fan base. He just says he doesn't, but Stein truly does, mainly because he is a fan. So,
while we're on the subject of football and tight ends, a little bit of smoke I'm hearing.
Okay.
Maybe a Seneca driver flip.
Okay. Really?
5-star tight end from Boyle County.
Flippy floppy, man. Will Stein, he's
currently committed to Oklahoma.
Yeah, this staff is football recruiting's different than basketball, but this staff is starting to give us the same feeling that Cal started doing when he started getting his 5 stars.
They're not afraid to walk into any living room.
They say, we're UK, we're the SEC, we're trying to win, and we're trying to build you all up and develop you at the same time, but at the same time, we're going for W's.
Which, granted, I appreciate Stoops and everything he did here for us. He's probably the best coach we've had since Bear Bryant.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't base an SEC program off of walking into Ohio living rooms and basically taking a 3-star kid and trying to develop them. How many times did that work out for you?
Yeah, I mean, Josh Allen helped us get
those
success.
Snell.
Yeah, all of them gave us help with success, but we also had some 4 stars sprinkled in between. They just happened to be the diamonds in the rough that broke out.
Right.
You can't always rely on that.
The fact that we're not afraid to walk into any kid's living room, and he has the experience to sell it. He's been at Oregon. I know Mark Stoops came from Florida State, but
Florida State defensive coordinator for a team that would make a bowl every year, but, they didn't win the national championships, or Oregon, who competes for the Big Ten, Pac-12 national championships with a great quarterback, great offense every year.
Bingo.
Big difference.
Bingo.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Yeah, we're about to get into our SEC wide receivers. It will be interesting how Stein schemes up how to get those weapons some balls, because we do got some good young wide receivers and tight ends, but experienced tight ends at that. But they...
I am very intrigued.
Yes.
By one tight end and one wide receiver.
All right, who you got?
Well, the tight end's probably pretty obvious. It's Willie Rodriguez.
Willie. Yeah, Willie's a given. Yeah.
Receiver-wise, Shane Carr.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that. All right.
Big body. Can do a lot of things.
Well,
it's him and Nick Anderson, both of them.
Yes, Anderson. That's who I was. Yeah, Anderson's going to be a stud. You ask anybody who our number 1 is, and everyone says DJ Miller, and he just broke out last year, so he still got some room to improve.
Yeah, last year was his true freshman season?
Yeah.
Broke out in the last 5 games or so?
Yeah, and when we go through this wide receiver list, I only got 5 guys on here.
I only had 3.
I don't know a lot of guys in the SEC, a lot of established guys, so he has a chance to put his name on the map.
I'm with you. My 3 on my list, Brian Wingo, Cam Coleman, Ryan Williams.
Yep, I got those three. Of course, Coleman and Ryan Wingo are teammates, and Coleman did pretty well on an average Auburn team last year, or let's face it, a bad Auburn team last year. So those two guys should be good with Arch and Sark at the helm, and then Ryan Williams was supposed to be on the same level as Jeremiah Smith, and he just hasn't reached it since his freshman year.
Nope.
The other two guys I have, I got Mario Craver at Texas A&M. He's a transfer guy coming in. He's one. He'll probably be. He has a chance to lead the SEC in catches just because he doesn't have the competition like Coleman has with Wingo on his own team. And then this guy named Isaiah Satanga at Oklahoma. I think he might be the leading returning receiver in the SEC yard wise. And then he's got John Mateer throwing him the ball. So those are the five I got. But
All right.
I think Coleman and Wingo are good. I think Texas is going to be good. We'll do a conference standings preview maybe next podcast. But for now, I think the SEC, just looking at this list, the list that we talked about, quarterback heavy, running backs average, receiver, got to see some people break out.
Yep. I 100% agree.
Well, you got anything else, Clarkus?
I don't.
Hey, new season of Ted Lasso starts tonight. About to go watch it. So,
right?
Yeah.
Glad to get to jabbing again. Well,
absolutely. Hey, sports are coming back up. We got fantasy football coming back up. We can dive into a little bit of that when we do NFL talk. Our Bears are back. Cubs and Yankees are kicking ass again. So, hey, we're rolling.
31 days until kickoff, my brother.
Absolutely. I'm ready. And then a week after that, we got the Bears.
Yes, sir.
All right.
We're ready. Talking season's almost over. I think that's going to be the title of the episode.
Talking season's almost over.
All right. Well, go Cats, go Kroger, and go Bears, go Yankees, go Wizards.
Go Bears, go Cubs. Don't care about hockey right now, but I guess go Sharks.
Right? Hockey season's over. We got a little bit for that one.
Yeah. Mainly Cats and Bears and Cubs. Let's go. Yanks for you. Let's do it.
Catch y'all on the next one.
See ya.